We're about 20 minutes away from the market opens across Japan. Take a look at how assets are setting up because we had a day of pressure when it comes to the Nikkei, but we're seeing a little bit upside on futures. Of course, the Japanese yen still pretty much on what has been seen as intervention territory, although yen-dollar volatility has been low to the lowest since around 2021 or so. Could we see some gradual strengthening? Do keep an eye on JGBs as well because we do have a 40-year bond auction. And you can see the Japanese banks have been outperforming the broader topics. This is interesting because, of course, we do have rising Japanese rates boosting loan profitability. In fact, Japan's third largest financial group, Mizuho Financial Group, forecasting now record earnings, but all three mega banks here in Japan now thinking that the Iran war could threaten credit quality or broader economic growth. Let's discuss all of this. Joining me now is Masahiro Kihara, President and CEO of Mizuho Financial Group. Always good to see you, especially here in our Tokyo studio with the nice backdrop.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about your business and also the Iran war impact, because you in fact have set a higher dividend per share. You have 100 billion yen buyback. Is it a sign of confidence of the fact that you can weather through the fallout from Iran?
Yeah. So I think we have made a good progress in our business, and we concentrate in 4 areas. And for fiscal year 25, our after-tax profit was 1.25 trillion yen. Although we had a little bit of one-timers, I think from basic earnings, I think it's 1.15 trillion. Because we had a good development, and also there's a bunch of global collaboration happening around the regions. I think 1.3 trillion is a good number for us to try to reach. Having said that, I'm a little bit, there's a little bit of uncertainty from the Middle East situation, I think. And that will have a little bit of impact, maybe.
What is the channel through which you're seeing that uncertainty being transmitted at this point?
Yeah, so Japan, the government, the refineries, the chemical companies, all of them were making a lot of efforts to secure supply. However, the price is skyrocketing, right? Number one. Number second, for certain products, there seems to be shortage because of supply chain disruption. And then Japan imports a lot of chemical products from the globe, actually. And there might be a little bit of shortage on that. So I think we were sort of projecting somewhere around 1.2%, 1.3% growth for this year. I think that will be a little bit affected, a little bit below 1% maybe, but still growing.
How many of your clients are being hurt by this?
So we've been talking with our clients, many of our clients, especially the refineries, chemical companies, all of them are scrambling around to get the supply. And I think at this moment they are successful. But
this has been going on for a while. We're getting into June.
Of course. Yeah, of course. But the issue is more about maybe the price actually right now. And definitely that will probably, the corporate earnings will be affected probably. Yeah.
Which in turn could affect you.
Well, it might, it might, at the end of the day, it might stall corporate action. But what we see right now is that the momentum that we have before the war is actually continuing from a corporate action perspective. Many of our clients are pursuing M&As, maybe invest for the futures. So I think that part is still not hurt at this moment yet.
When could it hurt?
If the war extends for long, it might. I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. But we believe that we expect that it will end somewhere around August. It might be our hope. And then we think that it will get normal within 6 months or so. Yeah.
Market exuberance. Then does it make sense at this point? You record highs.
You mean?
Yeah, the Japanese stock market, are they pricing in the potential fallout from the Iran war properly?
That's a big question. I think a little bit overpriced, a little bit. But given the fact that the corporate action is still there, which means that many of our clients, corporates, are trying to, expand their returns, improve their returns, improve their PBRs, etc., and many of them were successful. based on that, momentum and also AI, yeah.
Then why isn't the Bank of Japan hiking? Should they do it this June?
I would say June, July, there should be a possibility. There's inflation, definitely. The last CPI number, right? The core, which means excluding fresh food and energy, that was 2.3% year on year. So I think there is a possibility that BOJ will.
Are they behind the curve already?
Tricky question. A little bit.
Which is why we like asking it.
Yeah, I know.
A little bit.
A little bit, I think. Yeah. But I think the BOJ is talking with the government. Yeah.
Lots of market reaction if they don't move.
No, I don't think there will be a big market reaction even if they don't move or even if they move. I think. The thing is, if they move boldly, like it's not 0.25%, it's 0.5%. That would be better for the market, maybe. For the bond market, maybe, right?
Especially given that we're seeing a lot of skepticism in the bond markets, given the new extra budget. No new bond issuance, though.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So investors feel a little bit safer. Is this the right way to go for the government?
I think it is. The government said that they will use fiscal policy in a diligent manner. If they are not issuing new bonds, that means diligency, right? So I think they are going the right way. Yeah.
You're also working with the government on Anthropic's Mythos?
Yeah.
You're going to get access at the end of the month, is that correct?
That was what I hear, but still, it's not coming yet. Yeah, so that's what I heard, but it's not still coming.
So what are you expected to do once you get access?
Well, I would say that we will screen all of our, systems, but I think there will be a bunch of patches that we have to, execute. And that will be, issue for us probably moving on. Yeah, how we can expedite the process for patching and all those things. Yeah, yeah.
You're already setting up and gearing up for those
we're trying
changes.
to figure out the way to do that at this moment. Yeah.
Artificial intelligence just changing the way the business works.
I guess there's 2 points here. One is improving your customer's experience dramatically, right? That's one point. The other point is you get efficiency, you streamline your processes, and you get efficiencies. So I think these are two things. The latter is apparent, actually. We are more trying to work on the improving our customer experience, actually. And I think there will be a lot of POCs that we have to execute for that part. The latter part it's not that you can streamline your process, put it in the air. That's not that difficult, probably.
Take a listen to what Jamie Dimon had to say about how they use AI.
Yeah.
I think we'll be hiring more AI people and probably less bankers in certain categories, and it'll make them more productive. So when you get up in the morning and you want to interview someone, it'll lay out what I've said in 14 different places. It'll give you questions. Your job will be the same. You'll just be much smarter at how you execute that job. So,
but I guess the question
but we will retrain and redeploy our people.
You're also doing kind of the same, right? 5,000 administrative jobs?
So we're saying that, there will be certain jobs that will be replaced by AI. That doesn't necessarily mean that we will lay off people. We will try to reskill them. I think and there are certain parts of our banking system where people can be utilized, actually. If, where you need dialogue with people, you need empathy with people, definitely we need people for that. So that, we can reskill them, I think.
JP Morgan is spending $2 billion annually on AI. How much are you spending?
Maybe probably somewhere around half of it from an investment and cost perspective. Yeah. $2 billion, right?
Yes, $2 billion.
Yeah.
When it comes to the use of artificial intelligence, we're seeing this divergence not only within the workforce, within countries, but among countries, right? And you're seeing the likes of India, for example, falling behind, stock market going down. You have expanded your investments and work in partnerships there. Is that going to affect sort of the way that you think about the world and where you expand?
No, I think So I don't think so. I mean, still, we believe that India it will grow. It is a promising country, so we should be there. I think U.S. is also a big market for us, where we should be there. Europe is tough, but if we can be efficient, we can be successful in that. Asia definitely is a market for us, right? So I don't think the dynamics where we invest, where we put our business in, that doesn't change. But having said that, the way the focus might be a little bit different. Maybe we focus in U.S., India, and then maybe I went to Australia.
Oh, yeah.
And I found Australia very interesting, actually. So we might put.
Why?
Number one, Japan, Australia. The relationship is very good, right? And I thought that Australia definitely is a country that we can deploy the capability that we built out in U.S. actually. So I think we will try to put people in there.
Ooh, so you're going to be expanding in Australia. What's the time frame?
Well, we haven't said that yet. We're still considering that, yeah. But
when you say people, like how big the size are you imagining at this point?
I think right now we are somewhere around 200 or so, 200, maybe 50, or well, let's say maybe 300 or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to doing business in Japan,
Right.
how much is the landscape changing? I know that you had to trim your stake in Orient Corp because of an activist fund.
Right, yeah.
Is that the new normal in this country?
Well, so when you have investment, I think you have to think about whether you are the best firm to increase the the value of that company, right? And we decreased our stakes because we saw the other guy, Eiffel, which is coming, is better than us in building up the value for that company. So it's not really about actives. It's about how the value of the company can be improved. And we saw a joint venture with them is much better than for us doing it alone.
Masahiro Kihara, I really enjoyed this
Thank you very much.
conversation. Do please join us again.
Yes, definitely.
He's the president and group CEO of Mizuho Financial Group.